What's up, everyone? And welcome to this 10th anniversary MTGOnes Legacy main event. This is the last round. This is round number 7, the very last round, and the winning in for the top 8 of this massive event. 126 players have showed up. Only 8 are going to make it into the top 8. There's going to be massive prizes, including an FBB Maxoules Underground Sea.
I think we should have played for that.
Yeah, I'd be so pissed if it's not in a French one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the boys in the room, Callum and Kai from the Everyday Tournament podcast. Really cool to be here. What's even cooler is the match we are about to see, because
how cool are these decks,
dude? This is
so 8cast is like. It's been around for a while, but it fell out of favor because of Vexing Bauble, and Bowmasters is pretty good against it, so it had quite a dramatic drop-off, but it's still very powerful. It's amazing control, prison-y style thing. It's such a great Urza Saga deck.
Definitely.
And then Maxoules playing Rakdos Stompy. I've been trying
Rakdos.
I think this is the one I've been trying to get on camera all day, and it's just happened.
Oh man!
So
finally,
if it's the one that I think it is. We're seeing the deck list now. So this is like straight up both black and red Stompy. So it has 4 Baraglyphs, 4 Broadside Bomboliers, 2 Opposition Agent, 4 Pyroglyphs, so it's got 8 Glyphs, all the new ones. Then Furies, Molten Collapse, some Rings, Chalices, and then you'll probably have like your normal Soul Lands and stuff. So, I mean, Baraglyph is
really interesting.
It's like Moon Stompy, but the creatures are so good that you can cast these things now. So
definitely.
But I've never seen this before. It's completely new to me. So.
It might just be the best Stomp. Like it might be. I don't want to say like the best, because there's just so many other archetypes out there. But like Baraglyph is such a bonkers cards versus Delver that like like having like a big threat with life gain in a deck where you use Ancient Tomb all the time is kind of neat.
Yeah. So this is actually Painter 8cast as well. My little scarecrow, my fave. So they're showing us the thing. Very kind. It's got a ring, Ancient Tomb, Chrome Mox, Pyroglyph, Fury, Ancient Tomb. Cool. Good hands from both players. So this should be a very competitive game.
Let's get him. Okay, cool. And also again, thank you very much for everyone who tuned in.
Yep.
It's been a long day already. It's been 7 hours, but we are so glad that you've been sticking to the stream. Again, push that like button and subscribe whenever you can to push the channel.
Great start from Paul here. Just what you want to do, turn on Emery, get the engines flowing. Very nice looking 8cast deck as well.
It's a juicy start.
Yeah.
It's a juicy start.
Like, yeah, you really want to be doing this. But we're going to see probably a Chalice on 0 coming up, which is pretty brutal against 8cast.
Oh, yeah. Because that kind of shuts off the Emery.
Yeah.
Sort of.
There's the Automaton, forgotten the exact name. But yeah, usually when we playing Chalice on 1 from these decks, but here, against 8cast, Chalice on 0 is a killer. So here, yeah, Patchwork Automaton, that's the one. Thank you so much. So
Cool.
Here, so Emery can, like, there's just a Mox Opal in the graveyard, there's a Lotus Petal that's in play that could be sacrificed, and then, the Patchwork to bring back. So, depending on what Maxoules here does here, like, Patchwork probably comes by next turn, and then even if there's a Chalice on 0, playing all the zeros will still trigger the Patchworks, I think it's on cast. So, I mean,
yeah,
right,
dude, like that card is no joke. It's kind of like a Tarmogoyf card with ward on it.
Blood Moon coming down, doing Stompy things, pitching the Furies. There was the option to play out the Emery, but probably thinking, with this Chalice on 0, there we are. Emery's just her power. Like, the power of Emery really comes from buying a Mishra's Bauble or an Urza's Bauble back every turn. Really. That's like the use case generally. And so you can, you draw 2 cards a turn, and then you draw into more Force of Wills, you play this ball control game. Sometimes if you have Thought Monsters in the graveyard, it's great to bring back. But Chalice on 0, good. I mean, Paul winning the play is a big theme to get the Mox Opal and the Lotus Petal out at least.
Right. But this was a great start. Typically, like, the Urza Saga tokens of 8cast are massive. They're like, I don't know, like I'm talking like 10/10s and 12/12s and stuff.
Throw a shot spear on them.
Yeah, so that won't happen this game for the time being.
Cool. So we see the Automaton come in, Patchwork, a little patchy.
Patchy, man.
I would have liked to have seen the boots played after the Patchwork, so you get... No, correct myself. That would be cheating because the Mox Opal wouldn't be on. So. Well, I guess you could play the Patchwork off the Lotus Petal and the land, but It's one counter, it's okay. But yeah, 2 lock pieces from Maxoules turn 1 is pretty tough.
Ooh, and no follow-up, okay.
No follow-up though. Yeah, like Blood Moon, turning off the Ancient Tomb is real. Like, because we know there's a ring in hand, we know there's a Pyroglyph. So there's 2 4-drops.
Oh, dude, like Max also shut off his own black sources. No?
Yeah.
That's funny.
There'll probably be like other ways to get black mana and like get to a 4-drop, but if there's a stumble here, these patchworks could just make quick work. So like here is coming up. You know, you laughed at me.
Right.
Last thing is
cast them. We have 3 triggers.
Yeah.
2 from the automatons, 1 from the Chalice of the Void.
And it's a Mist Chalice trigger. We're in.
That's even better. That's a 3 for 1.
And that's going to be a Thoughtcast then. Might just leave it in play. Could play another Emery to try and get like more things in the graveyard as well.
That's cool.
I like just playing the Thoughtcast because you might just draw some more 0-drops, which you're never doing anything anyway.
Yeah.
So you just make your guys bigger, get more damage in.
And you haven't even played a land yet, so maybe you can attach that Llamas Boots on one of the patchworks.
True. Yeah, absolutely true.
Wow.
Yeah, it would have been big on the freshly played one this term.
Okay.
So we see another Saga, Force of Will, Emery, and a Sai. So Force of Will's fantastic here, obviously.
Cool.
Really, really strong.
Next top deck, the Siemens Spirit Guide. Interesting. So we got like constructs versus apes, maybe. Yeah, that's.
We weren't seeing any constructs because the Blood Moon.
Oh no, I was like
instantly killed the Saga.
The automatons are constructs, right?
Oh sure, yeah, you're right.
I was just like referring to the creature type.
Yeah, you're right.
Very epic, like constructs versus apes.
That classic film,
the classic movie.
Zombies versus plants, constructs versus apes. All the things. So you see the Spirit Guide go.
Looks like it's the apes going the distance.
Pyroglyph or ring, probably. Yeah.
Wow.
Couldn't force it.
Wow. I couldn't force it. It's like almost like any creature I'm gonna force.
Tap 4 mana. Just no. Yeah. To the chat, yes, Chalice is on 0. Really effective against 8 cast.
Okay. Don't play out the Saga. That's.
Yep. So it was a miss trigger.
Saga doesn't do anything, but.
Yeah.
How about slowest pedal?
Paul is like leaving the lowest pedal up for a while, like saying I think it's fair. It's fair.
It's on the stack.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
He points to the Chalice. Maybe it's like, shit, I forgot. So the next ones will probably be counted. But I don't like last game he got to play the Thoughtcast, which got the Force of Will, so pretty relevant. Yeah. Are there little axes in the A-cast deck? No. It's Painter cast, so we've got Painter and Grindstones. Yeah. There we go. Now he's got the Chalice. Yep. Here we go. And these constructs.
4 or 5
constructs versus 8
or 7. That's 9 points, maybe.
Yeah, it's 9 damage. These things get out of control fast. Right? I really thought Maxoules, like the cards just look like they lined up great, but the patchworks.
Yeah, dude. Like I always make fun of these patchwork automatons because I thought like a Chalice is so much better to play in this slot, but. Man, dude, like these cards, they just win games.
And they kill you.
They kill you.
Ward 2 is a hell of an ability. Yeah. So 4 mana, 3 mana, sorry. Broadside Bombardiers. Just looks embarrassing, right?
Yeah. What are you gonna do with this?
Block, one of the big things, I think.
So we chump block. We chump block the 5/5.
It's still lethal even if you chump block.
And take how much? 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's a Sai even. Oh, you could even attack with the Emery.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's better necessarily.
It's you put 2 damage by playing a Mox Opal on the constructs. So it's like even if one gets blocked, it's equal 1 damage. So you might as well just pump both.
Yeah, but what if they attack? Because then the biggest one gets blocked, and then Emery also goes through and. I guess it doesn't really matter.
The small one have a counter.
I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay.
And you can put the boots on like the freshly construct. Thopter. Yeah.
Man, I wish we were good at combat sometimes.
Speak for yourself.
Have you played any limited GPs?
Yeah, I cashed the last 2 I played. Modern Horizons 2 and something else. Maybe the last one.
Their corset.
Great showing from Acast. This. As we said, Vexing Bulble did a number. Vexing Bulble's gone. Bowmasters is good against it, but the deck is good.
Deck
really good. Yeah, it looked great there. It's pretty resilient. Like People are just not playing Meltdown at the moment either. Null rods here and there.
No,
Not in large numbers.
null rods or baguette de cassations.
Good point. Good point.
Baguette de cassations. I thought we were friends here, no?
Yeah. So, I'm going to look at
Cultured.
the Rakdos Stompy deck sideboard. We see some Pyroblasts, some Elemental Blasts, some Surgicals. They're not going to come in. Then we have a Disruptor Flute, which you can see, you know, like name Emery and name as a Saga sometimes.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's not amazing.
Yeah.
Then we've got 2 Orcish Bowmasters. That's definitely coming in.
That's the big one.
Like, yeah, 8 cost draws a lot of cards. All the baubles, the Thorcast, great.
Yep.
2 Shieldred's Edict, not crazy about. I think this is one of the ones where it like depends how many cards are in.
It could be good versus
Yeah.
like an automaton maybe.
Yeah, you kill an automaton, sometimes you need to kill a construct.
Look at
Emery
Emery, yeah.
It's fine, you're not crazy.
I mean, this card is basically dead once Sai gets going. But
Well,
before
you
that,
can-
it's...
you can name like non-token, and have to sacrifice the side.
Oh, shit, okay.
But it's still like, yeah, if you wanted to kill a construct token from Saga, then you
Right.
would be able to. Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to bring it
But
in.
the question is like, yeah, like what do you take out, right? Like so like the blast look very promising, so does the Bomas, and Shieldred's Edict is like medium to good, and it's the same for Disruptive Flute.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Pyroblast, great. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like, so I would assume that the opposition agents probably go out because it's kind of like a
Yeah.
right. There's just not a lot of searching going on in
That makes
8
sense.
cost.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just Saga.
The Goyfs can probably stay, especially Pyrogoyf. That's a big one. But also like life gain Barogoyf is also not terrible.
Yeah. Depends how fast the automatons like outgrow the Goyfs. But I think
Right.
the more Goyfs you have in the deck, the more like triggers you'll get off the Pyrogoyf as well. So
Yeah.
yeah. And then from the Painter 8-cast sideboard, what do you see?
So we see we see blue blasts. That's cool. So we bring in red blast versus the blue blasts.
Absolutely.
That's cool. This member is a good choice too, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this member is mostly there to kill collector oofs.
Okay. Yeah. Makes
like
sense.
generally, right? Like, but in a matchup like this, I don't think it's terrible to bring them in. There's Harbinger of the Seas.
I think probably
which is a little odd, which is-
mountains.
Yeah. Also, you shut off your own sagas.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that.
There's
The ring bridge is interesting because
Yeah.
you can like drop it and then hopefully combo them out. Like they can't attack you.
True.
So
Yeah.
like nobody attacks, but you eventually find
can paint
grindstone.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. My suspicion is probably not, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's not it's not the best plan, but it is a plan.
Yeah. And like anything in play, like sometimes Acast plays like a Chalice on 0 just to get triggers off things, and then you can sacrifice anything to Sai. Like, so you can sacrifice the Ensnaring Bridge if you build one big board. The other thing, but if you have a Sai in play, you probably have lots of Thopters, and they can attack with your 1 card in hand per turn as well. So a lot of ways around it. So yeah, I could buy Ensnaring Bridge. Like yeah, and then yeah, it's mostly Blast v Blast, and then it's some bits of removal really. But yeah, I think Acast wants to. It can aggro all combat, right? So we'll see. Cool. So, catching chat. The no painter. I guess so. Yeah, there are painters. Yeah, painters and grindstones. Cool. Usually either the common package or the stomach package. This could be like a slightly different build. I gotta say, I haven't seen an Acast in like a little while. That I'm not sure what the stock build is. I do remember like Chalice went down to kind of 2 copies when they bring in the automatons when they were added and things, but yeah. All right, so here we see Acast mulling down to 6 cards, we believe. We've got Lotus Petal, Mox Opal, Boots, Dismember. So we have a City of Traders and an active Mox Opal turn 1. There's just not much to do with the mana, I think. But it seems like
For now, yeah.
Yeah, but it seems okay. Like, there's 1 card I can't see after the Lotus Petal, so going down to 5 then. Probably you need something to do. And Stompy deck is keeping. I see a Fury at the front. Fury, Human Spirit Guide, Ancient Tomb, Chalice, Chrome Mox. Seems good to me.
Yeah. Lens and spells.
Yeah, Chalice is really phenomenal, especially on the play. You get to like, that's probably another reason why I pulled Mulligan the last hand was I was saying, yep, you've got an active Mox Opal with the Mishra's Bauble and Lotus Petal, but man, Chalice just destroys that, right? And then you're just left with the City of Traders and nothing to do with it. All right, Mulligan down to 5 cards. Acast Mulligan's well there. So we've got Saga, Seat, Lotus Petal. It seems okay.
Well, that's
Mystical Dispute. What do you think you put back here?
Sorry, oof. Interesting. I didn't think that you put back the Saga.
No. I would have thought the Lotus Petal, just because it's weak against Chalice and you're on a mulligan, you want to hope that your non-fast mana gets there.
I mean, Saga's a coin flip card, right? Like, if they have Moon, it's going to be really bad for you. If they don't, then Saga is one of the best cards, I think.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a coin toss.
Probably thinking it's weak against Blood Moon is a fair thought. Yeah. Dave's saying maybe Blood Moon Saga goes Moon kills it. That's my suspicion. I think on a multi 5. Okay.
Oh, they keep Metallic Rebuke.
Okay.
Interesting. It's a counter spell with Improvise.
Yeah. Personally, I think I would have liked to see Saga kept, but I think Paul's probably a better 8-cast player than me, and I can totally understand the reasoning. Sub days, into France in the tourney. Yeah, let's go. This is Painter here, so... Alright. These Stompy decks are good at going as a Molten Collapse.
Oh, it's a Molten Collapse.
So we've got black and...
It's a dual color marks.
Dual chrome marks, let's go.
That's how you fix your mana. You just gotta like print like multicolored spells.
You put like some Colgan's Command on the lid.
Colgan's Command.
So the Chalice on 0. Yeah, it's so good. So good. And it just costs nothing, you just throw it out there. But no play, turn 1. And you've got to get the Chrome Rocks down before the Chalice. So you've got to like commit to it. But Molten Collapse is the perfect thing to put under it, really. So, draw Mox Opal. I can't cut, and oh yeah, it hurts. If you went for the Chalice, you could play Mox Opal Lotus Petal and have the Rebuke up already.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Probably Fable?
Maybe, yeah, it could be a Fable.
Fable. Yep, there we go. I wonder if you do that for turn. Because he would have played last turn. But yeah, Fable,
most likely.
Fantastic draw here. Really, really good. We know there's a Seeming Spirit Guide in hand as well, and a Fury. Here, because the Fury is not looking great, you can probably just maybe bin that in the Seeming Spirit Guide. I think it's Fury.
Or the Badlands, but maybe you can bin like mana because you attack with the Goblin too.
Yeah, get rid of the Badlands. Oh, gets rid of nothing.
Oh, like nothing? Oof, okay. I mean, that's a statement.
Could just cast Fury. I think I'd like to keep it for a Sire and Imri or something.
Do people do that? Like casting Furies on an empty board?
Yeah, if you want to get a clock down. It's not common, but I could see it here. Or maybe it's a Seeming Spirit Guide. Hardcast Seeming Spirit Guide is one of my absolute favourite plays. I beat an MC of the Warrens last week with 3 Seeming Spirit Guides. Just
Call me, bro.
yeah.
I got all these,
there it is.
I got all these monkeys.
Apes strong.
Apes.
Let's go. I think Seeming Spirit Guide is the best creature in Legacy.
Loads of muscles.
Oh, rough stuff from Acast.
Dude, this Chalice of the Void, I'm telling you.
Paul's last 3 draws have been Mox Opal, Mishra's Bauble, Mishra's Bauble. That's really hard. It's really harsh. Yeah, just needs to get the side down, because then you can play them. Yeah, if they get countered, whatever, but that's fine. Goblin and Ape coming together, BFFs. I think this is where we will just start to see... I would like to see Fury put on the board here, because you have the Kiki to copy it next turn if you need to play it. So I'd like to see it come down, because...
Good point.
Paul could have a... If there's an Emery, you could have cast it. Sai is likely, but then the Kiki can copy the Fury next turn and get it down. So I'd like to just get this game away, under control, and attack. But okay, another Chalice drawn. What would you put Chalice on here?
So I mean, what's the next best thing, right? Like you could play it on 2 maybe. To stop Automaton? Yeah,
I would probably look to put it on 2. Because 1 is they play Chalice themselves sometimes. Because he has the Seed and Grindstone. So there's no Chalices in this one, but it's quite common. Maybe he's scouted in those though, so you never know. And here comes the Dream Team. What more can you ask for?
4.
Basically Delver.
Hitting for 4.
So, Blastoise.
Yeah, man. This is not coming together.
It's the classic thing of the Chalice just being so good. But next turn, 8 casts on the play, gets to play all these things out. This is a Mulligan 5 as well, and has just drawn all the worst bits and pieces. Bowmasters now as well. This is really good for Paul to see, like to see a Bowmasters. I think you can very easily assume that there's no Bowmasters in this deck, even though you see black from Badlands. Unless he's scouted as well, you might not know there's Bowmasters. Now he might know to,
Dude, I gotta be honest with you. Like, I honestly don't really like that he played Oakish Bowmaster, because I think like Max is so likely to win this game, and he didn't show Bowmasters, and like just showing that the card is in your deck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now, especially now with the Bombardiers, like this is lethal.
Yeah.
But now Paul knows about the about the Oakish Bowmaster, so like he might actually even start maybe trimming some of his draw spells, maybe.
Yep. I think so.
I don't know.
I don't think it will matter, but yeah.
Like, I do this like all the time when I play Doomsdays. Like, sometimes I have a card I don't want to show to my opponent, so I put that card in my Doomsday pile.
Right.
And then just don't show them, right? Like stuff like that.
That's smart.
Well,
not just a pretty face.
Thank you. But it's the same here, right? Like what are the odds that how is Paul gonna make a comeback in this game? If the answer is like almost impossible, then
it's like, is there a destroy all red and black Pokemon? Some white card.
Anarchy? No shit. No, it's got to be like one of these like super old cards.
Yeah.
That just hate on one color so specifically.
Yeah. Days makes a really good point in chat. I was thinking not copying a Shaman Telegraph's Bowmaster as well, because when Paul played the Blue Mental Boss on the Fable, didn't copy a Shaman token.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess you can always fake that you're maybe a little dizzy, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
So Paul has a hand that I like, I think. It's loads of zeros, get them out before the Chalice, and then it's like a Saga with a Ancient Tomb. If Max has a Blood Moon, it's awful. Yeah. Obviously, like it's a disaster, but this is such a good
It's a little bit of a gamble. But
this hand, you're just going to have huge tokens that are going to outmuscle anything Max can do, I assume. Like, they'll be out of Fury range immediately. Go and get a Shadow Spear. I can see how that works out. Again, it's a huge punish if there's a Blood Moon. But I don't have the experience of playing a cast where people like bring in Blood Moons. Because from my side, playing Blood Moons with Painter, I don't bring them in against 8 casts. So maybe I'm just like have that in my head where I don't really expect it. But maybe they're better than I expect. I'm not sure. But I think it's like that's probably a close one. It could be a Discipline mulligan. So definitely not the expert here. But both going down. Max probably had like the nuts hand, but it was like, no, we're going to keep this fair. That's all good. All right. But at least Max knows what he's looking for, like Chalice, quick threats. So we've got Island, Sigh, Metallic Rebuke, second Sigh, Lowe's Pedal. I can't work out the last card. So I guess you can just put back a Sigh because you've got 2. Makes sense. On the other side, we've got Basic Swamp, Chalice, Badlands, Molten Collapse, Seaman Spirit Guide, I think, at the back. And
might be it, yeah.
I think that card pulled up is a Chromox he's looking to put back. I think. And maybe there's a ring third. Max, just put your hands. Show your opponent. Like, here's my hand. Cool. The hand seems good though. If those kind of guesses are close, it seems solid. Because Max can also go this like way of this route of play a Chalice, disrupt a bit, and then the One Ring just pulls your head.
Yeah. I can also definitely appreciate the basic island in Paul's hand. It's one of those like APAC Japanese lands.
Very nice.
Like APAC, like we were talking about like favorite basics like before, but like I think like the APAC lands also don't see enough play. Yeah.
They used to be pretty popular.
How did you know how to get them? Like, how did you get APAC lands?
They came in like a little packet. You'd get 5 for the region and stuff. I think there were promos for like going to events and stuff. That's what I remember. Yeah, it's a beautiful island. Yeah. On the plane, Moon versus Acast is reasonable because their Saga tokens are bigger than Painters, and making a non-artifact can delay 1 to 2 turns by not turning on Opal. I'm pretty sure it stays an artifact. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Ring, Chalice, Molten Collapse, 2 lands. Is that still land at the back?
Yeah.
I think Daisy's probably right. I can't remember. Right. All right, nice island. Lowe's Pedal. Get the pedal out there quickly. Play some boots. Yep. And then
Boots.
we've got a Sigh, Rebuke, and yeah.
We already keep up Hydroblast here. We have to sacrifice the pedal, but
yeah. I think Paul needs some help here. The hand doesn't seem great. Like Boots is not a card you really want to draw. And
he's drawn like twice. I think. The first game too, and it's like
you really want to be searching off Saga.
Is that a card you're supposed to cast?
Yeah. He's like, here we go again. Yeah. Bauble, great.
Good draw.
Man, Paul's ability to draw 0 drops. I know there's a lot of them in 8 cards, but like they've just, as soon as like a chalice comes down, the floodgates just open. Like, here, have a gift. Here. Oh
wow, this is like an Apex land mirror. That's pretty cool. I think the swamp's an Apex swan.
Yeah, both with lovely basics.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the French guys, they know what's up. They know what's good.
Love it. Here we see a Barrowglyph.
Okay, first time.
No, I love this card. Barrowglyph is so cool, but yeah, nice. Okay, MTG1's got me. Nice. We worked it out as a team. All good. So Metal Rebuke carrying the Glyph. That's a great exchange for Paul, even though like he's going to probably draw a... Okay, I was ready for Multiple there.
Was it really necessary to counter because the Barrowglyph is just like a 0-1?
It'll get big though, right? I think they get especially huge against Acast because he's going to sacrifice this pedal at some point, and then there's going to be other things. Hiccups a ring though. Oh, the ring's going to be so strong here. Nothing going on. Nope. Okay.
Interesting.
Maybe he doesn't have the ring in hand. Maybe I missaw it. We know there's a Molten Collapse.
Or
he drew an Urza's Ball. Like,
man, yeah. Or maybe part of going for stats, we like kind of draw a counter maybe first.
Yeah, could be. But if he passes here, then it's... Oh no, 4 mana. This put a ring on it.
This might be it.
There we go.
And it is okay.
Yeah.
So we got the one ring. This is like one of the like deadliest one rings on an empty board.
Yeah.
If an opponent stumbling on mana.
And second thought cost.
Oh no.
So Paul's game 1 hand was good. These second games have been just bad hands, but he mulliganed how he had to. Down to 5 and down to 6 here. This was like he could have done better. Like he's just drawn really poorly. Really rough. But the ring, 15 life now, just going to pull ahead. And like at this point, then you can just play any threats that come to your hand. And if the ring resolves, the rest are going to resolve.
The rest is going to resolve, yeah.
There's a Sundering Eruption. You could play that and see if there's any one island in the deck. What do you think?
Sure. Yeah, I wouldn't hate that.
That'd be very, very mean. Maybe Max just dies to the ring. Pay 3 life for this? No, okay. Come and play tapped. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is he going to do it? Kill the land? Oh. Okay.
We got some Bombardiers.
Yeah.
That's probably a very safe attack.
Yeah. And now there's the sack outlet for the ring if it's needed as well.
Right on.
Yeah. You can probably just draw 7 more cards, 3 then 4, and then throw it away.
Like, what's the best Paul can do here?
Oh my god, a Mishra's Bauble. Holy smokes.
Okay, so can we just confirm, like, Charles the Void, excellent versus Acast? Surprise.
On the plus side,
Yeah.
If the Bowmaster comes down, you can't play them to draw into it.
You cannot.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you cannot.
Yep.
You cannot. Oh wow, this is insane, dude. Like having like a deck like Rakdos Stompy in the top 8 of this tournament is like I would have. Yeah, I'm like happy like no matter who wins this game, right? Because like one of those players is gonna be in the top 8. But like having 8 cards in the top 8 is fire, but so is Rakdos Stompy.
Yeah. Like my heart is rooting for Painter always, but I've been trying to get this deck on stream all day.
Yeah, dude.
I've been trying to find. I went to the judges, asked them like who is the player. I'm trying to find out, but it's cool. It's really cool. Like Barrowglyph and Stompy is just powerful, right? Opposition Asian as well.
And you gotta buy like for the playset of Badlands. I don't know if I don't even know how many Badlands I have. Like maybe like 1 copy or 2.
Desolation.
Yeah, Desolation.
Yeah. Okay, he sacks the ring. He's like, I've got enough.
Throwing jewelry
around in a china shop or something. Yeah. So there's chalice on 1. I guess that shuts off grindstone. There's a chance that he knows about it as well. Was he going to try the Sun of Eruption? Play the do you have another basic? If he doesn't, that's so brutal. Let's see. We can see in the deck you bring in some things, some Pride Confidence as well. Not surprising. Yeah. I guess Chalice also, he's seen Hydroblast, right? So if there's more chances for that.
True.
Yeah.
Like, you must be thinking like so what are the cards in Paul's hand, right? Like he's drawn a bunch of cards. It's possible that it's only like baubles and stuff, but
yeah.
Oh, there's a dismember.
Just
okay.
Rough. Just fine.
It's it's.
He really needs like a Seat of the Synod to like start casting the Thoughtcast or something.
But
with these rings drawing so many cards, there's gonna be like so many threats coming now. Possibility of Bowmasters. Just think. I mean, Max has been in control.
Like his board is the same as on his first turn.
Yeah.
So yes. He hasn't really done anything.
No, not at all. It's been. It's rare that you see 8-cast like sputter out like this. Because it does just have a lot of card draws, a lot of like you flush through things and stuff. So yeah. Here we see the Dismember. So we see in Max's hand there's a Simian Spirit Guide, a Fury, Sundering Eruption that I really want him to cast and see if there's another basic. A Bloodstained Mire and a Molten Collapse. So it's very few threats though. Like, I mean, you could die to the ring. Imagine.
You could. It'd be hilarious, dude. If this ring.
I think in reality he's going to play a Fury here and it'll attack and win, but it could happen. Cavan in this deck is interesting as well because it's a Blood Moon deck. What do you think he names?
I was gonna say Wizard. No, like what do we have? We have like we have. Oh, we say Goyf.
No,
that's badass. No,
well, it's a Lurgoyf.
Oh, Lurgoyf.
Yeah. Cavan for Lurgoyf. Uncounterable Barrow and Paragos.
That's cool.
Mana fixing for the Baragos.
Absolutely. I have done this myself in Doomsday post sideboard. If a Baragos, and also like Phyrexian.
Phyrexian,
Phyrexian, dude.
That's the cooler one. Is it Phyrexian Praetor?
It's Phyrexian Praetor.
Yeah. Praetor's pretty cool as well.
Dragon is pretty cool too for Murktide.
True. Yeah. All right. Paul drew an automaton. He could play it, throw half his hand into the chalice, and then be like, "I'm never casting a spell again." But I guess it's just a chump blocker for the Fury. Fine. I was thinking like if you can grow it a bit higher, but no. Now he can Molten Collapse the automaton.
Oh, and pay for the ward.
Yeah, exactly.
Pay for the ward. Attack the ward.
Take 2 off the ring. Go down to 7. But yeah, he can kill it.
Oh yeah, he has the broadsides too. Bombardiers. Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah. What should we say? Like Paul just didn't do much on this game. I get why he kept the hand. Like it had like double counter spell and it had a bit of mana. It didn't die to. It was not as soft to what's it called? Blood Moon.
It was also not soft to Chalice.
It was also
nothing.
Oh
and so he just drew all 0 drops for like most draw steps. It was 2 Thoughtcasts and 4 0 drops, and then it was just that'd be it.
And that's the end of the round. Oh my goodness, dude. Rakdos Stompy in the top 8 of the 10th anniversary MTGOnes Legacy main event. Cool. This is excellent. This is excellent. I appreciate everyone who does like crazy brewings like that. This deck was not on my radar. Did not expect a deck like this to do that.
No, it's really cool. So we'll once the round's over, but we know the top 8, we'll like try and go live a bit earlier to say like what the top 8 is, what it's looking like, give everyone a rundown. But so far from what we can see, so we've got Rakdos Stompy. I think Isolated System from last round probably had to play because one of his losses was round 1.
Oh, okay.
I know the top tables are IDing, so there's 2 bow with Reanimator, so we'll see some Reanimator if people like Reanimator. There was a
the Ruby Storm.
The Ruby Storm was on table.
Hell yeah!
2 or 3.
Ruby Storm.
So we've got Ruby Storm, Rakdos Stompy as well.
Lots of mountains.
Yeah, yeah. Shape must be cool to be like such different decks. So and the Wizards, obviously.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wizards went 5-0 double ID.
You don't fuck with the Wizards, city.
Yep. Don't fuck with the Wizards. It's true, it's true.
Like, we got Wizards, we got Tarmogoyf Tribal in Rakdos, we got Ruby Storm, we got the Reanimated. This is like a really messed up top 8.
I haven't... there might be one. I've not seen every person playing on the top tables, but I have not seen much Nadu at all on like, the top row. There was a bunch around on the first few rounds that were walking around trying to look, but not...
Dude, where the Nadus? Where's Eldrazi? Where the...
Yeah. Really interesting results.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
That is really, really interesting. Oh man. This is the end of the 7th round. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yep.
And we'll catch you at the top 8 tables in a bit.
As I said, we'll try and come back sooner than if we can get some information in the top 8 and feed you guys and hang out with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
See you soon.